Alright guys, video 2 on the TMDB. I've actually picked quite a hard one to do. There's really no images out there that fits our dimension criteria for gunslingers. We don't want to just blatantly steal images, cropping them, cutting them out, etc. Plus, I want to make this as easy as possible on you guys. But you're going to come across this, so this is a good thing. Again, all my examples were taken earlier that were available when I started the tutorial, so dude's quick. Alright, so on this one, Gunslingers, we want to create the image. Let me go in here and just close out these that I've opened. Okay, so we've got Photoshop installed, we've got Gunslingers. So I just want to go over some of the quick tools real quick. When you're searching for a show, first thing you want to do is click on the search tools, and our preferred dimensions are going to be 1000 by 1500. So if we click on search tools, this is Google Images, and go to size, we can go exactly, and 1000 by 1500, go, and just see what's out there. I've already been browsing. I didn't want to spend a lot of time going back and forth and back and forth. There's really nothing out there. But you can always do larger than the 1024 by 768. That's usually my first search after doing the exact size. If you can find one the exact size, great. Use it. But if you can't, do larger than 1024 by 768, and then we'll go down to the minimum size and do larger than 800 by 600. If you still can't find an image to use that's a good quality image, then we're just going to do any size, and we're going to see if we can't make one. So in this instance, I'm going to go back and I searched for Gunslingers American Heroes, and I'm going to try to create a banner using two separate images. Alright, so first one is this one here. It's going to be 668 by 375. Obviously that's not going to give us the dimensions, and we're going to distort it if we even try. So I'm going to save that image. Pictures, I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder and call it Gunslingers, and I'm going to save it in there. And I also see this one for the American Heroes channel, which is the channel that it comes on. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. That's a nice large image with a white background. We can work with that. Alright, so save image. Okay, so now I can close that out. I've got the images that I want to work with. We've added the show. We're on here. So I'm going to open my pictures folder, and I made a, don't even know where I put that folder now. Couch Tater maybe. Well, where did I save it? Let's see where I saved it. Alright, I'm sure you're going to come up with this a lot. Alright, so let's see here. Save image as Pictures Gunslingers. Alright, easy enough. I'm just overlooking it somewhere. I was. Alright, so I've got it to automatically open in Photoshop, but you can always right click, open with Adobe Photoshop. Alright, so I've got that image added. Now you'll see this little lock icon over here. It means the image can't be edited. So a lot of times you can go to image mode, make sure it's RGB. If it's indexed, change it to RGB. And you can control J to duplicate that layer, and then select the background that's locked and just click on the trash can to delete it. Okay, let's grab our other image. It's going to be the AHC. Again, it's locked. I'm going to make sure it's in RGB. It is. So we're just going to control J and then select the background and delete. So now we've got 2 images that we can work with. Now we're going to open our templates, and in this case I've got a TMDB request team template. This is the show and season poster, and we're going to do the 500 by 700 since we couldn't find anything large enough to work with and we don't want any distortion. Okay, so here's my template, and I'm just going to resize these windows a little bit. Now we want to grab the move tool here, or you can also just press V. The letter V is the shortcut to select the move tool, and we're just going to click and drag from this window to this one, and now we can close that out. Save changes, no. Okay, we're going to click on this one, make sure the move tool is selected, drag it over here, and then we can close this one out. No, we don't want to save the changes. Alright, so in Photoshop you're working with layers. Each image is on its own layer, and we can click on the eyeball here to hide that layer. So first things first, I want to make sure that my layer 3 is selected, which is this one here. And now you can go to Edit, Free Transform, or the shortcut for that is Control T. Control T to transform. And if we move our mouse up to the top corner, what we're going to try to do is fit the word gunslingers inside our dimensions. And you want to hold Control. So you move your mouse over to the corner until you get that little diagonal arrow, and you hold Control, or I'm sorry, Shift. You're going to hold Shift, click and hold, and drag. Okay, make that a little bit smaller. Alright, so Gunslingers fits, and we just want to press Enter. So by holding Shift and clicking, dragging, you're keeping the aspect ratio intact. Alright, so now I'm just going to use my arrow keys, the up key, and position that at the top. Alright, so we've got Gunslingers. We could also do it at the bottom. Actually, the bottom might be a better option. Okay, so I'm just going to move it to the bottom here. And we can try different things and see how it looks. And now, oops. Now I'm going to select my layer 2, which is the AHC logo. It's quite big, so I'm going to hold Control and press T. And I'm going to resize it and move it around until it fits quite nicely. Just a little bit more. Okay. Actually, I really do think that's going to look better at the bottom. So I'm going to move that down, select my Gunslingers, and move it up. Now again, this one is really unique. It's difficult because there wasn't an image out there that we could really work with. I'll try to do another tutorial on an easier one, but this was a good example. Alright, now I'm going to select my second layer here, and I'm just going to move it up until there's no spaces. So now I've got about the best poster that I'm going to get at the moment. Just want to kind of make sure those are centered. You can use the arrow keys, or you can use your mouse and click and drag. Okay, so we've got a poster created. It's the right size. It's the right aspect ratio. And we just need to save it. So we're going to File, Save As. Now for TMDB, it does need to be in JPEG format. So we're going to click the format here. And we're just going to choose JPEG. And then I'm going to click in the file name box, and I'm going to name it Gunslingers. And then click on Save. It's going to ask me the quality. This is 281K. That's fine. I'm just going to leave it top quality. And click OK. And now we have an image that we can go back over here to TMDB, Posters, right here, you'll see this little green plus symbol. Go ahead and click on it. There's where it gives you your guidelines, and we're going to select files, and I'm going to go find that file that I just saved. Where did I save this one? Sorry guys, like I said, I'm sick. I actually saved it in the wrong folder. Show and season posters. Okay. So, pictures, Couch Tater, TMDB request team, show and season posters, and there's my JPEG. So it's uploading. Success. Close. Reload the page. Yay, there's our poster. Alright, we're at 11 minutes. You know, that's not the best poster, but hopefully somebody will come along behind us. Maybe they got a little bit more time on their hands, not doing a tutorial, can create a better poster for us, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But regardless, we've got a poster to draw into our post now. And it's not just something that was images found online. Yeah, we found these online, but it is for the show. It is their logo, and it's not that bad looking. Okay? Nice and easy. Watch this video a couple of times, and I'm sure you'll have it. If you want me to get a little bit more in depth, then I'll do another tutorial later. But you can use the same method. Just make sure you choose the right template from the resources area for the episodes or the season posters. I'm not going to create a new one for the season, so I'm going to go into season 1 posters, add it. These can always be changed later when they come out with a new season and there's more images available and so forth. So I'm going to select that file, select the image, and done. And if we refresh the page, now season 1 has a poster. Probably what I'll do is go raise that AHC logo up just a hair, and then add some nice season 1 text underneath it, and that'll suffice for the time being. Alright, until next time, this is Dexter. To everybody out there on the TMD request team, which right now it's just UTG, you're doing an awesome job, great work. Hopefully this will make your life a little bit easier and get you to get some high quality images that when you add them, they're not deleted right away. Alright, I will do one more video after this on an episode, which I saw there was images available for that earlier, so it shouldn't be nowhere near as complicated as this. And I'll see you on the next video.